This morning, 10,000 people will start their day anxious, overwhelmed, running on empty. But you're about to do something different. Something that will change not just your morning, but your entire life. Lord, walk with me as I begin this new day. I come before you this morning with a heart full of gratitude and a desire to walk closely with you. Before I move, before I speak, before I plan anything, I want to take this moment to surrender everything to you. My thoughts, my plans, my emotions, and even my expectations for this day belong to you. Teach me to depend on you before anything else. Before I check my phone, before I look at the news, before I think about my schedule, help me to remember that my first focus should be you. Father, I know that every day brings new challenges, new decisions, and new opportunities. But I also know that I cannot handle them in my own strength. I need you to walk with me. I need your wisdom to guide me. I need your spirit to remind me of what is right. I need your peace to calm my heart when things become heavy. I need your love to shape how I see others. Lord, I am not enough without you, but with you, I have everything I need. As I open my eyes to this new morning, let my first breath be a reminder of your presence. You are the one who woke me up. You are the one who gives life, and you are the one who sustains it. When I take that first deep breath, I want to remember that you breathed life into me. Every breath I take is a gift from you. Every moment of this day is a chance to know you more deeply and to walk with you more closely. Lord, sometimes I wake up with a heavy heart. There are days when I feel lost, confused, or worried about what might happen. On those days, remind me that you are already in control. You have gone before me. You are working things out for my good, even when I cannot see it. Help me not to begin my day with fear, but with faith. Help me not to begin my day with anxiety, but with trust. I want my heart to rest in you. Your word says in Psalm 143 verse 8, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life." Lord, this verse reminds me that every morning is another opportunity to trust you again. Your love does not fail. It never fades. It is strong and steady even when my emotions change. I can trust you to show me where to go because you see the road ahead. You see the places where I will need strength. You see the moments when I will be tempted to give up. You see the people I will meet today, and you know how each encounter can be used for your glory. So this morning, I put my trust in you. I lay my plans at your feet. The meetings I have, the errands I must run, the words I will speak, all of it I give to you. I do not want to move forward on my own understanding. Your word says in Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Help me to live that truth today. When I start to rely on my own wisdom, remind me to pause and look to you. Lord, help me to begin this day with a heart of surrender. Not a weak surrender that gives up in defeat, but a strong surrender that says, "God, I trust you more than I trust myself." I surrender my plans, my goals, my timing, and my desires. You know what is best for me. You know what I can handle and what I cannot. You know what doors need to open and which ones should stay closed. Teach me to walk at your pace, not ahead of you and not behind you. As I start this day, help me to listen for your voice. Sometimes life gets loud and my thoughts become cluttered with worries, tasks, and distractions. But you still speak in a gentle whisper. I want to be still enough to hear you. I want to be calm enough to feel your peace leading me. I want to be humble enough to follow where you lead. Speak to me through your word. Speak to me through the people I meet. Speak to me through the quiet moments that others overlook. Lord, walk with me when I take my first steps into this day. Be beside me when I face decisions. Remind me that I do not need to figure everything out at once. You give wisdom one step at a time, and that is enough. I do not need to know the whole path. I just need to trust the one who walks beside me. There are times when I rush into my day, moving from one task to another, forgetting to stop and remember that you are with me. But I want today to be different. I want every action to come from a place of connection with you. Whether I am working, studying, driving, or talking with someone, let everything I do be done in awareness of your presence. Father, teach me what it means to depend on you in both big and small ways. Dependence is not weakness, it is faith. When I depend on you, I'm saying that you are my source. You are my provider, my protector, my strength, and my wisdom. The world tells me to be independent, to handle everything on my own, to trust my own understanding. But your word teaches me something better. You call me to abide in you, because apart from you, I can do nothing. Lord, I do not want to live today in my own power. My power runs out. My patience wears thin. My emotions rise and fall. But you are steady, strong, and unchanging. Your grace gives me the strength I need. Your mercy gives me another chance when I fall short. Your love reminds me that I am never alone. When I begin to worry about things I cannot control, help me to stop and pray instead of panic. When I feel weak, help me to remember that you are strong. When I feel lost, remind me that you are the way. When I feel anxious about the future, help me to focus on the present moment where you are already working. Lord, walk with me through this day. Walk with me in my conversations so that my words bring life. Walk with me in my thoughts, so that my mind stays focused on what is true and pure. Walk with me in my actions, so that everything I do reflects your love. Walk with me when I am joyful and when I am tired. Walk with me in the noise and in the quiet. I surrender my morning to you, Lord. I surrender my routine, my tasks, and my emotions. Help me to wake up, not with worry, but with worship. Help me to see this morning not as another day to survive, but as another opportunity to serve you. Father, thank you for being patient with me. There are days when I forget to pray, when I let stress take over, when I rush past your presence, yet you never turn away from me. You are always ready to walk with me again. You wait for me in the stillness, ready to remind me that your grace is enough. This morning I choose to slow down and remember that life is a gift. Every sunrise is a reminder that your mercy is new. Every heartbeat is a reminder that you still have a purpose for me. So, Lord, I ask that you help me to make this day count. Let my thoughts be centered on you. Let my actions honor you. Let my heart stay sensitive to your spirit. Lord, help me to depend on you before I depend on anything else. When I need strength, help me to look to you before I look for solutions. When I need peace, help me to seek you before I seek distractions. When I need direction, help me to listen to you before I make decisions on my own. You are my shepherd, my guide, and my friend. Your word says that you will never leave me nor forsake me. You walk beside me even when I do not feel it. When my path feels uncertain, I can still trust that you are there. When I stumble, your hand lifts me. When I lose focus, your voice calls me back. Father, I pray that this morning would not just be another start to another day, but a true moment of surrender, a moment that sets the tone for everything that follows, a moment where I say, Lord, not my will, but yours be done. If I am tempted to take control, remind me that you are wiser. If I am tempted to worry, remind me that you are faithful. If I am tempted to rush, remind me that you are patient. I want to walk with you, not ahead of you. I want to listen more than I speak. I want to rest in your timing and trust your leading. As I step into this day, cover me with your peace. Guard my heart from fear. Guard my mind from negative thoughts. Guard my spirit from discouragement. Fill me with joy, even in small things. Give me eyes to see your hand at work in the simple moments, a kind word, a quiet breeze, a chance to help someone in need. Lord, I know that I will face challenges today. Some will be small, some may be overwhelming. But I trust that nothing will come my way that you have not already prepared me for. Help me to remember that you are greater than any obstacle. You are stronger than any struggle. You are faithful through every storm. So as I rise in faith. As I move in obedience. As I speak with grace. As I live with gratitude. This day belongs to you, Lord. I entrust my life, my time, my energy, and my focus to you. Psalm 143 verse 8 says, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life." I hold on to this promise today. Let this morning bring me reminders of your love, in the way the sun rises, in the kindness of others, in the peace that comes when I pray. Show me the way I should go, not just through big signs or dramatic moments, but through the quiet leading of your Spirit in everyday choices. Lord, I entrust my life to you again and again, because you are faithful, because you are good, because you have never failed me. Walk with me today, Lord. Walk with me through every thought, every moment, every challenge, and every blessing. Let this day be marked by your presence and filled with your peace. Teach me to depend on you more deeply, to love you more dearly, and to follow you more closely. This prayer is yours now. Let it rise from your lips, not just your screen. Speak it over your morning, over your worries, over the people you'll meet today. Share it with someone who's struggling. Sometimes all it takes is one word from God to change everything. We'd love to hear from you. Comment Amen if this prayer moved you, or share a testimony of God's faithfulness in your life. You never know whose faith will be strengthened by your story. Join our family by subscribing. Together, we're learning what it means to depend on God before anything else. Every like, every share sends this message further into the world, reaching hearts that need it most. Lord, walk with me in my conversations today. I open my heart before you this morning and ask that you take full control of my words, my thoughts, and my interactions. Every word that comes from my mouth has the power to build or to break, to heal or to hurt, to draw someone closer to you or to push them away. So, Lord, teach me how to speak with kindness, patience, and understanding. Help me to use my words as tools of peace and encouragement, not weapons of anger or carelessness. You know my heart, Father. You know that sometimes I speak before I think. Sometimes my emotions lead my tongue instead of my wisdom. Sometimes I say things that I later regret, words that cut deeper than I intended. I ask for your forgiveness for every time my words have hurt others, even without meaning to. Cleanse my heart from pride and impatience. Help me to pause before I speak, to think before I react, and to listen before I respond. Your word says in Colossians 4 verse 6, "Let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone." Lord, I want my speech to reflect your grace. I want people to feel your presence through the way I speak to them. Let my words carry a sweet fragrance of peace, love, and gentleness. Let my tone bring comfort to those who are weary and hope to those who are discouraged. Father, guide me in my conversations with family. Sometimes the ones closest to me are the hardest to speak kindly to. Familiarity can make us careless with our words. Help me to show grace in my home, whether it is my spouse, my children, my parents, or my siblings. Help me to speak words that heal and not words that wound. When there is tension, teach me to respond with calmness instead of anger. When there is misunderstanding, help me to seek clarity instead of assuming. When there is disagreement, give me humility to listen and patience to forgive. Lord, I pray that every relationship in my life will be marked by peace. Let my presence be one that brings unity, not division. I know that the enemy loves to use words to destroy relationships. He whispers lies, fuels pride, and creates conflict through careless speech. But I stand on your truth today, Lord. I declare that my words will serve you, not the enemy. My mouth will not be a tool for gossip, for judgment, or for negativity. My mouth will be a vessel of blessing. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21 says, "The tongue has the power of life and death, and those who love it will eat its fruit." Lord, help me to choose life with my words today. When I speak to someone who feels lost, help me to offer encouragement. When I talk to someone who is struggling, help me to share hope. When I interact with someone who frustrates me, help me to respond with patience and gentleness. Let my conversations today reflect your character. Let people feel seen, valued, and loved when they speak to me. I may not have the answers to every problem, but I can offer a kind word. I can offer a prayer. I can offer compassion. Sometimes people do not need advice. They just need to know that someone cares. Help me to be that kind of person, Lord. Someone who listens with empathy and speaks with grace. Father, walk with me in my relationships beyond my family, my friends, my co-workers, my neighbors, even strangers I meet along the way. Help me to be mindful that every interaction is an opportunity to reflect you. A smile, a word of encouragement, or even a gentle response can make a difference in someone's day. When I encounter people who are rude, impatient, or unkind, help me not to mirror their behavior. Instead, let me reflect your kindness and self-control. Lord, I know that the condition of my heart shapes the words I speak. Luke chapter 6 verse 45 says, "Out of the abundance of the heart the mouth speaks." So cleanse my heart today. Remove bitterness, jealousy, pride, or anger that could poison my speech. Fill me with your Spirit, because only through your Spirit can I produce the fruit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Help me to recognize the power of silence too. Sometimes the most loving thing I can do is to say nothing at all. Teach me when to speak and when to stay quiet. Teach me to use silence as a moment to pray rather than react. Not every situation needs my opinion, but every situation needs my wisdom. And true wisdom comes from you. Lord, help me to speak with honesty, but also with tenderness. Help me to tell the truth in love, not in pride. If I need to correct or confront someone, let it come from a heart that wants to restore, not to hurt. If I need to apologize, give me humility to do it quickly. Do not let my pride block healing in my relationships. Father, help me to speak kindly to myself too. Sometimes my inner words are the harshest. I criticize myself for what I am not, for what I lack, for what I failed to do. But you remind me that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You remind me that I am forgiven, redeemed, and loved. Let my internal words reflect your truth. Let me speak life over myself, not condemnation. When I look in the mirror, help me to see your creation, not my flaws. Lord, I also pray for discernment in my digital conversations. In this world of social media, text messages, and quick responses, it is easy to speak carelessly behind a screen. Help me to be a light online too. Let my posts, my messages, and my comments honor you. Do not let me get pulled into arguments or negativity. Help me to spread kindness even through my keyboard. When I talk to those who believe differently than I do, help me to respond with gentleness and respect. Help me to listen first and speak later. Help me to show your love through my patience. Your word says in James chapter 1 verse 19, "Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry." Lord, write that truth on my heart today. Walk with me when I feel misunderstood. There will be times when my words are twisted or my intentions are doubted. In those moments, remind me that you see my heart. Help me to stay calm and trust you to defend me. Help me to choose peace over proving a point. Let me respond with quiet strength, not loud defense. Father, I lift up every broken relationship in my life. You know the ones where pain still lingers. You know the ones that ended in harsh words or silence. I ask that you bring healing and reconciliation where possible. Give me courage to forgive those who hurt me, even if they never apologize. Give me grace to release the bitterness that tries to take root. And if I have hurt anyone, show me how to make it right. Lord, teach me to love like you love. Your love is patient, kind, and forgiving. Your love is not quick to anger and keeps no record of wrongs. Help me to extend that same love to those around me. Let my relationships reflect your heart. Let my friendships be filled with honesty and encouragement. Let my family be a place of safety and joy. Let my workplace be filled with mutual respect and cooperation. Let every relationship I have point others toward you. Lord, guide me in my words when I face conflict. Help me to be a peacemaker, not a troublemaker. Help me to use soft words to turn away wrath, as your word says in Proverbs chapter 15, verse 1. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Let my calmness disarm tension. Let my humility break down pride. Let my kindness melt away hostility. Help me to notice when someone around me is hurting. Sometimes people hide their pain behind smiles and polite words. Give me sensitivity to recognize those who need encouragement. Help me to offer a kind word, a prayer, or even a simple, "How are you?" that shows genuine care. Let my words be a balm to the weary and a spark of hope to the hopeless. Lord, I pray for divine appointments today. Let me cross paths with people who need to hear something from you. And when that moment comes, fill my mouth with the right words. Whether it is comfort, truth, or blessing, let me speak what comes from your spirit, not from my flesh. I want to be an instrument of your voice on the earth today. Father, I thank you for the relationships you have placed in my life. Each one is a gift. Some bring joy, some bring lessons, and some bring growth through challenges. Help me to see each person as someone made in your image, worthy of love and respect. Help me to value relationships over being right. Help me to prioritize peace over pride. When I am tempted to gossip or complain, convict my heart immediately. Let me not speak about others in a way that I would not speak to them. Let my conversations honor the absent as much as the present. Help me to guard my tongue from negativity. Instead of judging, let me pray. Instead of criticizing, let me encourage. Instead of spreading rumors, let me spread hope. Lord, I know that relationships take effort. They require forgiveness, patience, and humility. I ask that you fill me with all three today. Help me to be quick to forgive, quick to understand, and slow to take offense. Not everything requires a reaction. Not every wrong deserves retaliation. Help me to choose grace over grudges. When I feel hurt, remind me to bring my pain to you first before I speak to others. You can handle my emotions better than anyone else. You can heal my heart and guide my responses. Let my conversations after prayer be full of peace and maturity. Lord, walk with me in my speech today. Let my tongue speak words that reflect the heart of Jesus. Let my tone be gentle. Let my humor be kind. Let my corrections be loving. Let my encouragement be genuine. Let my silence be wise. Let my truth be filled with mercy. As I go about this day, surround me with people who lift me up and draw me closer to you. Remove those relationships that lead me away from your purpose. Give me discernment to know who should walk with me in this season and who I should release with peace. Help me not to cling to what you are trying to change. Thank you, Lord, for being my greatest example of love and communication. When you walked on this earth, every word you spoke brought life. You spoke peace to storms, forgiveness to sinners, and hope to the broken. You never wasted a word. You always spoke truth with love. Teach me to follow your example. As I end this prayer, I make this declaration. My words today will bring life, not death. My words will bring healing, not harm. My words will bring peace, not division. My words will build others up, not tear them down. Every conversation I have will be an opportunity to show your love. Colossians chapter 4 verse 6 reminds me again, let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. Lord, let that be my reality today. Season my words with your Spirit. Let my speech reflect your character. Let my life be a living testimony of what it means to speak with grace. So, Lord, walk with me in my conversations today. Walk with me in my relationships. Let kindness be my language. Let grace be my tone. Let love be my motive. And let my words bring you glory in everything I say and do. Amen. Lord, walk with me in my work and responsibilities today. As the sun rises and the day begins, I come before you to surrender my plans, my goals, and my efforts into your hands. I acknowledge that without you, I can do nothing of lasting value. Everything I do, every task I take on, every responsibility I carry, I offer it to you, Lord. Help me to commit every part of my work to you, so that my actions may bring glory to your name and not just satisfaction to my schedule. Your word in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans." This verse reminds me that true success does not come from my strength or skill, but from your blessing upon my efforts. I ask you today to be the foundation of everything I do. Whether I'm at home, in an office, in school, or serving others, let me remember that my work is not just a routine, but a form of worship. Every task, no matter how small, can become an offering of love when it is done for you. Father, give me clarity of mind as I approach my responsibilities. Help me to stay focused, organized, and disciplined. When distractions come, remind me of my purpose. When fatigue sets in, renew my energy. When discouragement tries to take hold, remind me that you are my strength. Let my hands work diligently, my thoughts remain clear, and my heart stay humble before you. There are times, Lord, when work feels overwhelming. The deadlines, the expectations, the pressure to perform, and the constant noise of comparison can be heavy burdens. In those moments, teach me to rest in you. Help me to pause and breathe, remembering that you are my source of peace. You did not create me to carry stress alone. You invite me to lay my burdens at your feet. When I feel like I am not enough, remind me that your grace fills every gap. Lord, I do not want to work just for money, approval, or recognition. I want my work to have meaning beyond what the world measures. Help me to see my job, my tasks, and my daily duties as opportunities to serve you and others. Let my efforts become a reflection of your excellence and love. When I sweep a floor, when I write an email, when I teach, build, cook, create, or care for someone, let every action carry the fragrance of your presence. Colossians chapter 3 verse 23 says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters." Lord, I want to live out that truth today. Let me work with all my heart, not because I am watched by others, but because you are the one I ultimately serve. When no one sees my effort, you do. When no one appreciates my contribution, you notice. When I do the right thing quietly, you reward it. Lord, walk with me in my workplace. Let your Spirit guide my conversations, my decisions, and my attitude. Help me to be a light where I am. Let my co-workers, clients, students, or those I serve see something different in me. A peace that cannot be shaken, and a joy that does not depend on circumstances. Help me to be patient when things go wrong, kind when people are difficult, and humble when I succeed. There are days when my work feels repetitive and unimportant. On those days, remind me that faithfulness in small things prepares me for greater ones. You see every act of diligence, every effort done with love, every choice to do right when no one else is looking. Let me not grow weary in doing good, for in due time you promise that I will reap if I do not give up. Father, teach me to start every project and task with prayer. Before I plan, let me pause. Before I act, let me seek your wisdom. Before I decide, let me listen for your direction. You know what lies ahead even when I do not. You see the challenges I cannot see. So I surrender my plans to you. If they align with your will, establish them. If they do not, redirect them. I trust that your plans for me are always better than my own. Lord, I also ask that you bless the work of my hands. Let my creativity flow from the inspiration of your Spirit. Let my ideas be guided by wisdom from above. Let my mind be alert and sharp to see solutions where others see problems. Let me bring value to what I do, not just by skill, but by integrity, patience, and love. In moments of failure or disappointment, teach me not to lose heart. Help me to learn from mistakes instead of being crushed by them. Remind me that every setback is a stepping stone when I walk with you. Show me how to grow through challenges instead of running from them. Give me courage to keep trying, to keep believing, to keep showing up, even when the results seem small. Lord, I want to glorify you through the way I handle both success and struggle. When I achieve something, let me give you thanks. Let pride never take root in my heart. When I face hardship, let me cling to you instead of giving into frustration. Teach me to balance diligence with rest, effort with surrender, and planning with prayer. You are a God of order and purpose, and you have called me to reflect that in my work. Help me to manage my time wisely. Show me how to prioritize what matters most. Keep me from wasting energy on things that do not bear fruit. Let me not chase after meaningless busyness, but instead pursue meaningful productivity. Lord, walk with me when I face difficult people at work. Teach me to respond with grace and humility. Let me not be easily offended, and help me to forgive quickly. Let me be known as someone who builds peace and not conflict. When others complain, let me be thankful. When others gossip, let me stay silent. When others give up, let me keep going. Father, protect me from the spirit of comparison. In a world that measures success by titles, money, and recognition, help me to remember that my worth is not found in my work, but in you. You have given me gifts, skills, and opportunities that are unique to me. Help me to stay focused on the lane you have placed me in. Let me celebrate the success of others without envy and remain humble in my own progress. Lord, I pray for balance in my work life. Help me to know when to push forward and when to rest. Do not let me become so consumed with productivity that I neglect my relationship with you or my loved ones. Remind me that my identity is not based on how much I achieve, but on who I am in you. Teach me to rest without guilt, to work without complaining, and to serve without expecting praise. When I feel tired or overwhelmed, remind me of Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Lord, I put my hope in you today. Renew my strength. Lift me above exhaustion. Give me fresh energy to face what is ahead. Let my workplace be a place of ministry, not just labor. Help me to see opportunities to encourage, to pray, and to share kindness. Let my presence bring peace where there is stress, light where there is tension, and joy where there is gloom. Use me to make a difference right where I am. Lord, bless my hands as I work, bless my mind as I think, and bless my heart as I serve. Let every product I create, every service I give, and every decision I make reflect your excellence. Let me honor you with integrity in all I do. Even in times when no one recognizes my effort, I will work as though I am working for you, because you see what others cannot. Father, remind me that the purpose of work is not just to earn, but to serve, not just to produce, but to grow, not just to accomplish, but to glorify. You placed Adam in the garden to work it and take care of it, showing that work is part of your divine design. So, Lord, help me to see my work not as a burden, but as a calling. Teach me to find joy in what I do, even in the ordinary tasks. Let gratitude fill my heart as I remember that work is a gift, not a curse. Many wish for opportunities that I already have. Help me to do my best with what you have entrusted to me, knowing that faithfulness in small things leads to greater blessings. Lord, as I step into meetings, classrooms, homes, or any place where I perform my duties, let your Spirit go before me. Let your presence fill every space. Let my words be guided by wisdom, my decisions be led by discernment, and my actions be covered by grace. Help me not to cut corners or seek shortcuts. Let me value honesty and quality over speed and recognition. Let integrity be the mark of my work. Even if others compromise, help me to stand firm in what is right. Let me be a person whose work brings trust and respect, not because of position, but because of character. Lord, I pray for divine success, the kind that brings peace with progress. Let me not chase after success that costs me my peace, my joy, or my family. Give me favor with those I work with and open doors that align with your will. Let every opportunity that is not meant for me be closed, and every door that leads to my purpose be opened. Father, I thank you for the skills and talents you have given me. Help me to use them wisely and faithfully. Help me to grow in excellence, to keep learning, and to stay humble even as I improve. Do not let me grow lazy or complacent. Remind me that everything you give is a seed meant to be cultivated, not buried. As I go through this day, help me to remember that my productivity is not about doing more, but about doing what matters most. Let me not measure my worth by how busy I am, but by how obedient I am to you. Teach me to pause, to listen, and to let you lead every step. At the end of the day, Lord, when my work is done, let me look back not only with satisfaction in what I accomplished, but with peace in knowing that I did it with you. Even if the results are small or unseen, let me rest knowing that you were glorified in my effort. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3 says again, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans." Lord, today I commit everything to you. Establish my plans, direct my hands, bless my work, and use my life for your purpose. So Lord, walk with me in my work and responsibilities. Walk with me through the hours of this day. Help me to work with passion, patience, and purpose. Let my labor be worship. Let my productivity be guided by peace. Let my success bring glory to your name. I surrender it all to you, trusting that you will make my efforts fruitful in your perfect time. Lord, walk with me through my thoughts and emotions today. As I begin this new day, I open my heart to you and ask for your peace to fill every part of my mind. There are so many thoughts that run through my head, so many feelings that rise and fall throughout the day. Some are good and joyful, but others are heavy, confusing, and hard to control. So I ask you, Lord, to steady my heart and clear my mind. When anxiety whispers and fear tries to take over, remind me that you are near. Let your presence bring calm to my spirit and truth to my thoughts. Your word says in Psalm chapter 16 verse 8, "I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken." This verse is my anchor, Lord. It reminds me that no matter what happens around me, no matter what storms I face inside me, I will not be shaken when I keep my eyes on you. The world may feel unstable, people may disappoint me, and my emotions may rise and fall. But you remain constant and strong. You are my steady ground, my unshakable peace. Father, there are days when my thoughts feel like waves crashing over me. Worries about the future, regrets from the past, and pressures from the present crowd my mind and make it hard to focus. When that happens, help me to pause and breathe. Let me remember that you are the Prince of Peace, and that peace is not found in perfect circumstances, but in your presence. When I sit quietly and call on your name, you meet me there. You speak to my heart and calm the storm within me. Lord, I ask you to take control of my thoughts today. Let my mind dwell on what is true, good, and lovely. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 teaches me to think about things that are noble, right, pure, and praiseworthy. So when negative thoughts try to take root, help me to replace them with your truth. When fear says that I am not enough, remind me that I am your child and that your strength is made perfect in my weakness. When shame tries to weigh me down, remind me that I am forgiven and free because of Jesus. When doubt creeps in, help me to stand firm on your promises that never fail. Lord, sometimes my emotions feel too strong to handle. I can feel joy one moment and sadness the next. I can feel peace in the morning and irritation by noon. Teach me how to manage my emotions with wisdom. Let me not be ruled by them, but let me bring them to you in prayer. When I feel angry, help me to pause before I speak. When I feel sad, help me to find comfort in your love. When I feel afraid, help me to remember that you are my protector. When I feel restless, teach me to rest in your presence. Father, my mind can often become a battlefield where lies, worries, and distractions fight for control. But your word says in 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 5, that we are to take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. So right now, I take captive every thought that causes fear, doubt, or confusion, and I bring it before you. Replace those thoughts with your truth. Let my mind be renewed by your word. Let your peace guard my heart and mind in Christ Jesus, just as Philippians chapter 4, verse 7 promises. Lord, I know that peace does not mean that everything around me will be quiet or easy. It means that I can remain calm and steady even when things are hard, because I know you are with me. The peace you give is not like the world's peace, which depends on situations or people. Your peace is deep, steady, and strong. It keeps my heart at rest even in chaos. It reminds me that you are in control and that nothing can separate me from your love. When I feel overwhelmed by responsibilities, help me to take things one step at a time. Teach me to prioritize what truly matters and to let go of what I cannot control. When my mind becomes cluttered with too many thoughts, give me clarity. Let me hear your still, small voice above the noise of the world. When I am uncertain about what to do, guide me with your wisdom. When I am tempted to rush or worry, remind me to slow down and trust your timing. Lord, I ask you to guard my heart from the weight of negativity that the world often brings. Protect me from the fear that spreads through news and social media. Protect me from comparison that steals my joy. Protect me from words that wound and from the temptation to respond with bitterness. Let my heart be a place of peace and let my mind be filled with gratitude. Father, help me to forgive those who have hurt me so that bitterness does not take root in my heart. Teach me to let go of resentment and replace it with compassion. Help me to remember that peace and forgiveness go hand in hand. When I choose to forgive, I make room for healing. When I release others from my anger, I release myself from the burden of carrying it. Lord, I also pray for clarity of mind. In a world full of distractions and noise, it is easy to lose focus. I ask you to help me think clearly and make wise choices. Give me discernment to know what to say and what to stay silent about. Give me understanding to see situations the way you see them. When confusion tries to cloud my judgment, shine your light of truth to guide me. When my thoughts start to wander, bring them back to you. Let prayer become the rhythm of my mind throughout the day. Help me to pray quietly in my heart, even as I work, talk, and go about my routine. Let me carry peace with me everywhere I go, like a calm river that flows through every part of my day. Lord, I confess that there are times when I try to carry my worries on my own. I think too much, plan too much, and forget to pray. Forgive me for trying to control things that belong to you. Teach me to cast all my cares upon you because you care for me. Just as 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 says, I do not want to carry burdens you never meant for me to bear. Help me to trust you more deeply, to surrender every fear, and to rest in your faithfulness. Father, I pray for emotional balance. When life brings joy, help me to celebrate it with gratitude. When it brings pain, help me to face it with courage. Let my emotions serve me but not lead me away from you. Let my feelings be honest but also surrendered to your truth. Remind me that peace does not mean the absence of emotion, but the presence of your spirit guiding me through every feeling. When I wake up and start my day, let my first thought be gratitude and my first word be prayer. Throughout the day, when I face challenges, let me pause and remember that you are walking beside me. At night, when I lie down to rest, let my mind be still and my heart be at peace, knowing that you never sleep or leave my side. Lord, I ask you to heal any part of my heart that is still hurting. Some wounds may be old, buried deep within me, but you know them all. Touch those places with your healing power. Replace pain with peace, anger with love, and fear with faith. Let your comfort fill every space where I once felt brokenness. When I feel lonely, remind me that you are near. When I feel rejected, remind me that you have chosen me. When I feel unseen, remind me that you see every detail of my life. Let these truths sink deep into my spirit until they shape how I think and feel. Lord, help me to speak peace to myself. Let my inner voice be gentle and full of truth, not harsh or condemning. Teach me to silence the lies that say I am not enough, and to listen to your voice that says I am loved and valuable. Let me treat myself with the same compassion that you show me. Father, let my emotional peace overflow into the way I treat others. When I am calm and centered in you, I can be patient and kind. When I am filled with your peace, I can bring peace into my relationships. Let me be a vessel of your peace in my family, workplace, and community. I pray also for mental strength, Lord. Help me to stay focused on what is good and to stay firm in my faith. When I feel like giving up, strengthen me. When my thoughts are scattered, bring order to my mind. Let me not be easily distracted by what the world says, but help me to keep my thoughts on you. Romans chapter 12 verse 2 tells me to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. So Lord, renew my mind today. Transform the way I think so that I can see things from your perspective. Let my thoughts align with your word. Let my emotions reflect your peace. Let my heart beat in rhythm with your will. When I face unexpected news or sudden changes, help me not to panic. Let me remember that nothing surprises you. You are already in tomorrow, and you hold my future. So I can face today with confidence, knowing that you are in control. Lord, I pray that you help me to find peace, not only in quiet moments, but also in busy ones. Even when I'm surrounded by noise and demands, let me carry stillness inside. Let your spirit be my quiet center, where I can always return. Teach me to slow down and notice the beauty in small things, the sound of birds, the warmth of sunlight, the laughter of a friend. These are gifts that remind me of your goodness. Gratitude brings peace, Lord. Help me to see and give thanks for every blessing, no matter how small. When I feel overwhelmed by my own thoughts, remind me to open your word. Let Scripture wash over me and bring clarity. Let me find peace in reading your promises and comfort in remembering your faithfulness. Lord, I know that true mental clarity does not come from effort alone, but from your Spirit. The more I trust you, the clearer my mind becomes. The more I surrender, the lighter my burdens feel. The more I focus on you, the more peace I experience. So today, I make a choice to fix my eyes on you. I choose to invite you into every thought and every emotion. I choose to let your peace rule my heart. I choose to remember that with you at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Thank you, Lord, for walking with me through my thoughts and emotions. Thank you for calming my heart, for renewing my mind, and for filling me with your peace. As I go through this day, let me carry this peace with me. Let it shape my words, guide my actions, and fill my atmosphere. When the day ends and I lay my head to rest, I want my heart to be still and my mind to be quiet, resting in the truth that you have been with me every step of the way. I will keep my eyes always on you, Lord. With you at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Amen. Lord, walk with me when I grow weary, strengthen me when I feel weak, and remind me that your power is made perfect in my weakness. Let my endurance today glorify you. Life can be full of challenges, and sometimes the weight of it all feels heavy on my shoulders. But today I come before you, Lord, to find strength that does not run out. I know that my strength alone will fail, but yours never does. You are my source, my refuge, and my ever-present help in times of trouble. Your word says in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, "They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." This verse reminds me that true strength does not come from effort alone, but from waiting on you. It is not about how fast I move or how much I do, but about learning to depend on you for energy, focus, and perseverance. When I wait on you, Lord, you breathe new life into me. You give me wings to rise above the storms. You help me to keep walking when everything inside me wants to give up. Lord, you know that life can be difficult. There are days when the challenges feel too much, when I question if I have what it takes to keep going. Sometimes I feel worn out, not only in body but also in mind and heart. I carry the weight of responsibilities, the pain of disappointments, and the pressure of expectations. In those moments, Lord, remind me that I am not walking alone. You are with me. Your word promises that you will never leave me nor forsake me. When I cannot carry myself, you carry me. When I fall, you lift me up again. Lord, give me the strength to face today with courage. Help me to persevere through the trials that come my way. Let me not be easily discouraged when things do not go as planned. Teach me to keep trusting you even when I do not understand what you are doing. Help me to see that every challenge I face has a purpose. Sometimes you allow difficulties not to break me, but to build me. Sometimes you use hardships to teach me patience, humility, and endurance. When I feel weak, Lord, remind me that weakness is not failure. It is an invitation to lean on you. In 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9, you said, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Help me to find peace in that truth. I do not have to be strong all the time. I just need to stay connected to you because your strength becomes my strength. Lord, I ask you to strengthen me not only in my body but also in my spirit. Sometimes the battle is not physical but emotional or spiritual. Help me to stand firm when I face temptation. Help me to keep faith when doubts whisper in my mind. Help me to stay hopeful when life feels uncertain. Fill me with the endurance to keep praying, keep believing, and keep moving forward even when I cannot see the results right away. Father, give me strength to overcome fear. Fear often tries to paralyze me and make me forget who you are. But your word says in Psalm chapter 27, verse 1, "The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear?" Lord, you are my light in darkness. You are my salvation when I feel trapped. Remind me that fear has no power over me because you are with me. When I feel tired from the demands of life, renew my energy. Help me to rest in your presence. Let me not try to do everything in my own strength, but to draw from your spirit. Show me how to pause and breathe when my mind is racing. Help me to trust that it is okay to slow down. I do not have to carry the world on my back. You are the one who holds everything together. Lord, teach me perseverance. Let me not quit halfway through what you have called me to do. Help me to stay faithful in prayer, in work, and in love. Even when progress feels slow, let me keep going. Even when results are not visible, help me to trust that you are working behind the scenes. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not give up." Lord, I hold on to that promise. Help me to stay steady until the season of harvest comes. There are moments, Lord, when I feel that I am running out of hope. When prayers seem unanswered and doors seem closed, remind me that waiting is not wasting. You are always on time. You never fail. Even delays have purpose when they come from you. Help me to be patient in the waiting season. Let my faith grow deeper, not weaker, when I do not see immediate results. Lord, strengthen me in my relationships. Sometimes people misunderstand me, hurt me, or let me down. In those moments, give me the strength to forgive and move forward. Let me not let bitterness take root. Teach me to respond with love even when it feels hard. You call me to be patient and kind, even when others are not. That takes real strength, Lord, the kind that only you can give. When I face rejection or failure, help me not to lose heart. Let me remember that my worth is not defined by success or the opinions of others, but by your love for me. Remind me that every closed door is protection, every disappointment is redirection, and every setback can become a setup for something better. Give me the faith to believe that you are working all things together for my good, even when I cannot see it yet. Lord, I also ask for strength to overcome temptation. When I am tempted to give in to anger, pride, or doubt, remind me that I can resist through your Spirit. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13 says that you will not let me be tempted beyond what I can bear, and that you will always provide a way out. Help me to see that way of escape when temptation comes. Give me the courage to choose what is right, even when it is hard. Father, there are times when the journey feels long, when the road ahead seems endless. In those times, help me to focus on you instead of the distance. Let me take one step at a time, trusting that you will give me strength for each moment. I may not have the energy for the whole journey today, but I know you will supply what I need for this step. Your word says in Psalm chapter 37, verse 23, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." Lord, order my steps today. Guide me through each challenge with your hand upon me. When I face challenges at work, give me focus and endurance. When I face struggles at home, give me patience and love. When I face problems within myself, give me peace and understanding. Let me not be defeated by difficulties, but strengthened through them. Help me to see challenges not as punishment, but as opportunities for growth. You are shaping me through every trial, teaching me to rely more on you. Lord, give me a heart that does not give up easily. When life becomes hard, when prayers seem delayed, when answers seem distant, let me keep believing. Remind me that perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. Let that hope never fade because it is rooted in you. Romans chapter 5 verses 3 and 4 say that we should rejoice in our sufferings because suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. Lord, even in my pain, help me to see purpose. When I feel like quitting, whisper to my heart that you are not finished yet. Help me to remember that storms do not last forever, and that morning always comes after the night. Let me keep walking by faith, knowing that my breakthrough might be closer than I think. Lord, I also ask you to strengthen my mind. When negative thoughts try to pull me down, replace them with hope. When discouragement whispers that I cannot make it, remind me that with you, all things are possible. When I feel alone, remind me that you are by my side. When I cannot see the way forward, remind me that you are the way. Father, give me endurance in prayer. Let me not stop praying just because I do not see change right away. You are faithful to answer in your perfect time. Let me pray with expectation, not frustration. Let me trust that you are listening, even in silence. Strengthen my faith to keep knocking, keep seeking, and keep asking, because your word promises that those who ask receive, those who seek find, and those who knock will have the door opened. Lord, I thank you because even when I am weak, you are strong. You do not get tired or weary. You are the same yesterday, today, and forever. You never lose strength, and you share your strength with those who come to you. When I lean on you, I am renewed. When I trust in you, I find rest. Help me to remember that perseverance is not about running fast, but about not stopping. Even if my steps are slow, let them be steady. Even if progress is small, let it be consistent. Help me to stay faithful in the little things, because you see every act of obedience and every effort I make. Lord, give me a thankful heart even in trials. Gratitude gives me strength. When I thank you in the middle of hardship, it reminds me that you are still good. When I praise you in pain, it shifts my focus from the problem to your presence. And where your presence is, there is power. When I feel weak, remind me of Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10, where you said, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Lord, I hold on to that promise today. Uphold me with your hand. Give me the strength to stand when I feel like falling. Give me courage to face what comes next. Father, help me to encourage others even when I am tired myself. Let me share the hope that you give me. Let my words lift up those who are struggling. When others see me endure with peace, let it point them to you. Let my perseverance be a testimony of your power at work in my life. At the end of this day, Lord, when I look back at all I have faced, let me see evidence of your strength. Even if the day was hard, let me be able to say, God carried me through. Thank you for every time you gave me strength I did not know I had. Thank you for every moment you helped me to keep going when I wanted to stop. Thank you for every victory, small and big, that came from your hand. So today, Lord, I place my heart in your hands once more. I will wait upon you and trust that you will renew my strength. I will walk with you, and I will not grow faint. I will run with you, and I will not grow weary. I will soar with you, rising above the storms, because you are my strength and my song. Let my endurance today bring glory to your name. Amen. Lord, walk with me in my resources and responsibilities today. As I wake and begin this new day, I bring before you every part of my life that depends on provision, Lord. I acknowledge that everything I have comes from you and that without you, I have nothing. From the air I breathe to the food I eat, the home I live in, the work I do, and the people I care for, all are gifts from your hand. Today, I choose to walk with you in faith, trusting that you will provide for every need according to your riches in glory. Teach me to depend fully on you for provision, not only in material things, but also in spiritual, emotional, and relational needs. Your word reminds me in 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 8, God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. Lord, this verse assures me that you are not only able to meet my needs, but you can do so abundantly. You are not limited by my understanding or circumstances. You see what I cannot see, you know what I do not know, and you are always ready to supply exactly what is needed at the right time. Help me to trust this truth deeply today. Father, teach me to be a good steward of all that you have entrusted to me. It is easy to take my resources for granted, to waste them, or to misuse them without thinking. Help me to remember that stewardship is not just about money. It is about how I manage time, talents, relationships, and opportunities. Let me see each resource as a seed that can produce life, growth, and blessing when handled with wisdom and care. Teach me to plan wisely, spend responsibly, and give generously. Let my actions reflect a heart that honors you in every decision about what I have. Lord, I confess that there are times when I worry about provision, when bills pile up, when expenses exceed income, when unexpected needs arise, anxiety can take hold of my heart. In those moments, remind me that you are Jehovah Jireh, my provider. You are faithful and have always supplied for your children. You provided manna for the Israelites, water from the rock, and protection in times of need. Today, you continue to provide. Help me to trust that even when I do not see the solution, you are working behind the scenes. Let faith replace fear, Lord. Teach me to give with a cheerful heart. Help me to understand that generosity is not only for the rich or the wealthy, but for anyone who trusts in you. When I share what I have, no matter how little it seems, let it multiply in ways that bless others and glorify you. Help me to give not out of obligation, but out of love, knowing that giving is a reflection of your heart. Open my eyes to see needs around me and give me courage to respond with compassion. Lord, guide me in my financial decisions today. When I have choices to make about spending, saving, investing, or giving, let your wisdom lead me. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 and 10 teaches me to honor you with my wealth and the first fruits of all my increase. Help me to apply this truth in my life, putting you first in every financial decision. Let my choices reflect faith, not fear, and obedience, not selfishness. Father, teach me contentment. In a world full of comparison, advertising, and the desire for more, it is easy to feel dissatisfied. Help me to be grateful for what I have, knowing that your provision is sufficient. Let gratitude fill my heart as I reflect on the blessings that are already present. Let contentment guide my spending, and let trust guide my saving. Teach me that wealth is not measured by abundance alone, but by faithfulness in using what you provide. Lord, I pray for protection over my resources. Guard them from waste, theft, and misuse. Protect me from poor choices that lead to loss and disappointment. Keep me from greed, from envy, and from pride. Let humility be my guide in managing what you have entrusted to me. Help me to remember that true wealth is not just in what I have, but in the heart with which I handle it. Father, I ask for wisdom to discern needs from wants. Help me to prioritize what is necessary and let go of what is unnecessary. Guide me to make decisions that honor you and serve others. Let me not be anxious over what I do not have, but rejoice in what you have already provided. Teach me to rely on your provision rather than my own schemes. Let me seek first your kingdom, knowing that all these things will be added to me according to your promise in Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. Lord, I also ask you to bless my work. Whether I am employed, running a business, studying, or caring for my family, let my efforts be fruitful. Grant me opportunities to increase, to learn, and to grow in skill and understanding. Let my work be a platform to glorify you. Give me discipline, focus, and creativity to excel in what you have called me to do. Let the rewards of my labor be used for your kingdom and for the good of others, not for selfish gain. When unexpected needs arise, Lord, give me peace instead of panic. Teach me to trust that you will make a way even when I cannot see it. Let patience guide me as I wait for your provision. Remind me that your timing is perfect. Even when my own plans fail, your plans always succeed. Help me to rely on your guidance rather than trying to control every outcome myself. Father, I pray for discernment in relationships that affect my resources. Protect me from being taken advantage of or deceived. Teach me to build partnerships, friendships, and business relationships that honor you. Let my interactions be guided by honesty, integrity, and fairness. Help me to bless others and receive blessing in return according to your will. Lord, help me to find joy in what I already have. Let contentment shape my daily thoughts. When I see others with more, teach me to celebrate their blessings instead of feeling envy. When I see needs around me, let me respond with generosity and love. Let my heart be aligned with your heart, seeking to bless rather than to hoard. Teach me to plan wisely. Let me make budgets that reflect your priorities, savings that reflect foresight, and giving that reflects love. Help me to avoid impulsive decisions that lead to stress. Let me seek your counsel in every financial matter, knowing that you promise wisdom to those who ask in James chapter 1, verse 5. Lord, I pray for provision for my family. Meet their needs according to your will. Let them lack nothing that is necessary for life and godliness. Teach us together to be wise stewards, generous in giving, and faithful in trusting your care. Let our home be a place of peace, not anxiety, knowing that you supply all our needs. Father, I pray for opportunities to bless others. Show me where I can use my resources, time, and skills to help those in need. Let generosity be a natural response to your provision in my life. Teach me that giving is not only about material things, but also about time, attention, and love. Let me abound in every good work as your word says, so that your kingdom is expanded and your name is glorified. Lord, give me courage to trust you with what I lack. When I feel limited, remind me that your supply is not limited. You are able to do immeasurably more than I can ask or imagine. Let me walk in faith, not in fear, And let me rely on your abundance rather than my own understanding. Teach me that lack is not a punishment, but an opportunity to witness your provision. Father, help me to remember that you see every effort, every sacrifice, and every act of obedience. Let me not grow weary in doing good. Even when the results are slow or unseen, trust that you are at work. Let me be faithful in small things, and you will entrust me with greater things. Teach me to honor you with integrity, transparency, and diligence. Lord, I pray for freedom from worry about finances. Let anxiety not rule my heart or steal my peace. Help me to pray instead of panic. Teach me to cast every concern onto you, trusting that you care for me and that you will provide for every need. Let me experience the peace that surpasses all understanding, guarding my heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Father, I ask you to open doors of opportunity for income and provision. Guide me to people, places, and opportunities that align with your will. Let your favor surround me in work, in investments, in business, and in all that I pursue. Protect me from failure and misguidance, and let me act with wisdom and integrity in all decisions. Lord, teach me patience as I wait for your provision. Let me not be anxious over what is delayed. Help me to trust that you are preparing the way and that nothing you provide will ever harm me. Let me rely on your timing rather than my own. Lord, help me to practice gratitude every day. Let me see your blessings in small things. Let me thank you for the air I breathe, the food I eat, the people I love, the work I do, and the opportunities you provide. Gratitude helps me to focus on abundance rather than scarcity, on faith rather than fear. Father, help me to use all that you have given wisely. Let me be generous, honest, and disciplined. Let me set aside resources for emergencies, for giving, and for growth. Teach me that stewardship is not about restriction, but about freedom to honor you and bless others. Lord, walk with me today in every decision, every expense, every opportunity. Help me to remember that you are my ultimate provider. Let me trust you with what I have and with what I lack. Teach me to steward well what you give and to trust you fully in every circumstance. Lord, thank you for the abundance you provide. Thank you for teaching me how to manage it wisely. Thank you for giving me confidence that you are Jehovah Jireh, my provider, who meets all my needs according to your riches in glory. Let me abound in every good work and walk in faith, trust, and gratitude today. Amen. Lord, walk with me in my decisions today, whether they are big or small. As I rise and begin this day, I acknowledge that I cannot make the right choices without your guidance. Every step I take, every word I speak, every action I plan, I desire to align with your will. Teach me to rely on your wisdom, not my own understanding. Help me to pause before acting and to seek your direction in everything I do. Let me not make choices in haste or out of fear, but with patience, discernment, and trust in your perfect plan. Your word reminds me in Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." Lord, this verse strengthens my heart. It tells me that I am not walking alone. No matter the decision I face today, you are with me. Your presence gives me courage, your wisdom gives me clarity, and your spirit guides my steps. Even when the path ahead seems uncertain, I can move forward confidently because I know you are leading me. Father, there are so many decisions that I must make each day. Some seem small, like how I spend my time or what I say to someone I meet. Others feel big, like choices about my work, relationships, or future plans. In all these moments, help me to remember that you are my counselor and my guide. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight." Lord, teach me to trust you fully, to lean not on my own understanding, and to acknowledge you in every decision, no matter how insignificant it may seem. Sometimes, Lord, I am tempted to make choices based on fear, pressure, or the opinions of others. I may worry about what will happen if I choose the wrong path. I may feel impatient and want to rush into action before seeking your guidance. Help me, Father, to resist these temptations. Let patience guide me. Let your Spirit direct my steps. Teach me that waiting on you is never wasted time. Even when I do not see the outcome immediately, I trust that you are working everything together for my good. Lord, I also ask for discernment. Open my eyes to see the right path and the right choices. Close doors that lead to harm or distraction. Give me the wisdom to understand consequences before acting. When options are confusing or unclear, help me to seek your counsel through prayer, meditation on your word, and listening to the promptings of your Spirit. Let my decisions reflect your guidance and not my own desires. Father, teach me humility in decision-making. I confess that sometimes I think I know better than you. I rely on my strength, experience, or understanding rather than seeking your direction. Forgive me for moments of pride and self-reliance. Help me to surrender all my choices to you. Teach me that true wisdom comes from acknowledging you and asking for your help in every situation. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 9 reminds me that in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Lord, I want my plans to be guided by you. Let my heart always be open to your correction, instruction, and guidance. When I feel anxious about making the right choice, calm my heart. Let me not be paralyzed by fear of failure. Help me to remember that you are with me, and your Spirit will guide me to what is good, right, and true. Even if I stumble, Lord, help me to get back up and continue walking in your direction. Teach me that mistakes are opportunities to learn, not reasons to give up. Father, grant me wisdom that goes beyond what I can see. Let me make decisions that honor you and bless others. Help me to consider the impact of my choices on the people around me. Let me act with integrity, fairness, and love. When faced with dilemmas, let your word guide me. When tempted to choose the easy or selfish path, remind me that your way is higher and better. Lord, help me to listen carefully. Teach me to hear your voice above all other voices. Sometimes advice from others may be helpful, but your guidance is perfect and unchanging. When conflicting opinions surround me, give me clarity to recognize your direction. Let your Spirit speak clearly to my heart and give me courage to follow even when it is difficult or goes against what seems popular or convenient. Father, I pray for wisdom in timing as well as direction. Help me to know when to act and when to wait. Sometimes I rush because I want results immediately. Sometimes I hesitate out of fear or doubt. Teach me the rhythm of patience and discernment. Show me the right moments to speak, the right moments to move, and the right moments to pause. Let your timing guide me in every step I take. Lord, I ask you to protect me from decisions that would lead me away from your will. Guard my mind against deceit, confusion, and temptation. Let your truth be my foundation and your word my compass. Teach me to rely on your Spirit for wisdom, for insight, and for clarity. Let my choices today reflect your love, grace, and righteousness. Father, I pray that you would shape my heart in the decision-making process. Remove selfish motives, pride, and fear. Fill me with love, humility, and patience. Teach me to consider others and to seek justice, mercy, and faithfulness in every choice. Let every decision honor you and bring peace to my heart, knowing that I have sought your will first. Lord, I also ask for wisdom in emergencies and unexpected situations, when life brings sudden decisions that must be made quickly. Calm my mind. Let your Spirit guide me to the right choice, even under pressure. Give me discernment to see beyond the immediate problem and consider long-term effects. Let me trust that your guidance is sufficient for every situation, no matter how urgent or challenging. Father, help me to keep a humble heart even when decisions are difficult. Teach me to seek counsel, to pray, and to listen to your Spirit before acting. Help me to remember that asking for wisdom is not weakness, but strength. James chapter 1 verse 5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." Lord, I ask you generously today for wisdom in every decision, large or small. Give me insight, clarity, and understanding so that I may walk in your ways. Lord, let me not be anxious about outcomes. Help me to trust that when I follow your guidance, the results will glorify you, even if they are not exactly what I expected. Teach me to see your hand in every situation and to recognize your provision, protection, and direction in the results of my decisions. Let me give you the glory in both success and challenge, knowing that you are sovereign and faithful. Father, I pray that my decisions lead to peace. Help me to act with confidence when I know your guidance is clear, and to wait patiently when your direction is not yet revealed. Let my heart be steady and calm, not tossed about by doubt, fear, or uncertainty. Teach me that peace is often the confirmation that I am walking in your will, and let it guide me in every choice. Lord, I also ask for strength to follow through on the decisions I make. Help me to be consistent, diligent, and faithful in carrying out the plans that you have guided me to. Let me not give up halfway or lose motivation. Strengthen my heart to persevere, knowing that you are with me every step of the way. Father, teach me to reflect and learn from each decision. When I make a mistake, help me to see it with humility and learn from it. When I make a good choice, help me to recognize your hand and give you the glory. Let my life be a journey of growing wisdom, discernment, and faithfulness. Lord, I ask you to guide my relationships through wisdom as well. Let me know how to speak and act with others so that my words build up and my actions honor you. Help me to be understanding, patient, and compassionate in every interaction. Let me seek your guidance in conversations, commitments, and promises so that my relationships are aligned with your will. Father, help me to stay faithful to your word. Let it be the foundation of all my decisions. Let your commandments, principles, and promises shape every thought, action, and choice. Teach me to prioritize your will above my own desires, to choose what is right over what is easy, and to act in love even when circumstances are difficult. Lord, I pray for courage to step into unknown paths when you guide me there. Sometimes the direction you give may feel uncomfortable or challenging. Help me to trust that you are leading me to growth, blessing, and fulfillment according to your perfect plan. Let me be strong and courageous, knowing that you are with me and that you will never leave me nor forsake me. Father, teach me to celebrate small victories in decision-making. Let me recognize moments when I chose wisely and acted with faith. Let those moments strengthen my confidence in your guidance. Let me also be patient with myself when I make errors, knowing that your grace is sufficient to correct, guide, and restore. Lord, help me to pray continually for wisdom. Let my heart remain in constant communication with you so that my decisions are aligned with your spirit. Teach me to pause, reflect, and seek your guidance before acting. Let prayer be the first response to uncertainty rather than anxiety or impulsiveness. Father, I ask you to bless the decisions of this day. Let every step I take, every conversation I have, every choice I make be pleasing to you. Let me walk in your spirit, guided by your wisdom, and let your presence be the constant light that leads me. Let my life today be a testimony of trust, discernment, and faith in your perfect guidance. Lord, thank you for going before me and walking with me in every choice. Thank you for giving me wisdom, clarity, and courage. Thank you for your word that guides me and your spirit that leads me. May every decision I make today bring glory to your name, honor your principles, and reflect your love. I trust you to direct my path and keep me in your will today and always. Amen. Lord, walk with me in gratitude today. As I rise and open my eyes to a new day, I want my heart to be filled with thankfulness. I recognize that life itself is a gift from you, and every breath I take is a reminder of your goodness. Help me, Lord, to start the day not with complaints or worries, but with a heart that is aware of your blessings. Teach me to notice the ordinary moments that are actually extraordinary because they come from you. Let every small detail of life be a reason to praise you and to give thanks. Your word reminds me in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 18, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you." Lord, this verse calls me to a life of continual gratitude. It does not say to give thanks only when things are easy, when everything goes according to my plans, or when I feel joyful. It calls me to give thanks in all circumstances, even when challenges arise, even when the path is difficult, even when I feel weak or discouraged. Teach me to see your hand at work and to offer thanks. Help me to understand that gratitude is not based on conditions, but on the recognition of your constant presence, care, and love. Father, I confess that there are times when I forget to be thankful. I focus on what is lacking rather than what is abundant. I dwell on difficulties instead of blessings. Forgive me for taking things for granted, for ignoring the beauty of the ordinary, and for failing to recognize your provision. Today, Lord, I ask you to open my eyes and my heart so that I can see all the ways you are working in my life. Teach me to be intentional in noticing your blessings, whether big or small. Let thankfulness become my natural response to every moment. Lord, help me to cultivate a spirit of joy that is rooted in gratitude. When I recognize your goodness, when I reflect on your faithfulness, let my heart overflow with joy. Teach me that joy does not depend on circumstances, possessions, or achievements, but on knowing you and trusting your care. Let my joy be evident in my actions, my words, and my attitude. Help me to smile when I feel overwhelmed, to speak words of encouragement when I feel burdened, and to act with patience and kindness even when situations are challenging. Father, help me to remember the many blessings that are already present in my life. The air I breathe, the food I eat, the roof over my head, the love of family and friends, the ability to work, learn, and grow. These are all gifts from you. Let me not take them for granted. Teach me to pause and reflect on each blessing, recognizing that it is your kindness and provision that make it possible. When I focus on these blessings, Lord, let my heart be filled with peace and contentment rather than worry or envy. Lord, guide me to express gratitude not only inwardly but outwardly as well. Help me to let thankfulness flow from my heart into my words and actions. Let me speak words of appreciation to those around me, recognizing their contributions and efforts. Let me act with generosity, kindness, and love, reflecting the gratitude I feel inside. When I am thankful, Lord, teach me that it naturally leads to actions that bless others. Let my life be a testimony of your goodness, showing others that gratitude is a way to honor you. Father, help me to see the hidden blessings in ordinary moments. Sometimes the most profound gifts are subtle, a smile from a stranger, a moment of quiet, the warmth of the sun, or the beauty of creation. Teach me to recognize your hand in these small things. Let me not overlook them or dismiss them as unimportant. Help me to see every day as a collection of countless blessings, each one an opportunity to praise you and to offer thanks. Lord, I pray for a heart that finds contentment in you. In a world that constantly pushes for more achievements, more possessions, more recognition, teach me to be satisfied with what I have because it comes from you. Let my focus be on gratitude rather than comparison, on trust rather than dissatisfaction. Help me to appreciate the present moment, knowing that you are the source of every good thing in my life. Father, when I face difficulties or challenges today, remind me to be thankful even in those times. Teach me to recognize lessons, growth, and opportunities hidden within trials. Even when life does not go as planned, help me to see your guidance and your love. Let gratitude in hard times deepen my faith and trust in you, showing me that you are always at work, even when I cannot see the full picture. Lord, teach me to be mindful and present throughout the day. Help me to notice moments that are often overlooked, moments where your grace is evident. Let me pause to breathe, to reflect, and to give thanks. even in the midst of busyness. When I am tempted to rush, to complain, or to feel impatient, remind me to stop and recognize your blessings. Teach me that every moment can be a prayer of gratitude if my heart is attuned to you. Father, help me to cultivate gratitude in my thoughts. Let my mind be filled with positive reflections on your goodness, rather than negative worries or complaints. When I wake up, let my first thoughts be of thanks. When I encounter difficulties, let me look for your hand in them. When I go to sleep, let me reflect on the day with a thankful heart. Let gratitude shape my entire day from start to finish. Lord, teach me to remember the blessings of the past as well. Reflecting on your faithfulness in previous seasons helps me trust you for today and tomorrow. Let me recall moments when you provided, protected, healed, and guided me. Let these memories strengthen my faith and deepen my thankfulness. When I face uncertainty, remind me that the same God who has been faithful before will continue to be faithful. Father, help me to share gratitude with others. Let me encourage them to recognize your blessings in their lives. When I express thanks openly, it can inspire those around me to trust you more fully. Let my words be filled with appreciation, kindness, and encouragement. Teach me that gratitude is contagious and that it can create a culture of joy, faith, and hope wherever I go. Lord, help me to be consistent in thankfulness. Let gratitude not be occasional but continuous, flowing from a heart that is rooted in you. Let me give thanks in the morning, throughout the day, and before I sleep. Teach me that a grateful heart is a joyful heart, and a joyful heart reflects your presence in my life. Father, I ask you to help me see beyond the surface. Sometimes blessings are disguised as challenges, setbacks, or delays. Help me to recognize your provision, protection, and guidance in every situation. Teach me to trust that you are working all things together for my good, even when it does not seem obvious. Gratitude allows me to see your hand at work and strengthens my faith in your plan. Lord, let my gratitude deepen my love for you. When I am thankful, help me to remember that all good things come from you. Let my appreciation for your gifts inspire devotion, worship, and obedience. Let every act of thankfulness remind me of your greatness, mercy, and faithfulness. Let my joy be rooted in your presence and your goodness rather than in circumstances that are fleeting. Father, teach me to pray with thanksgiving. Let my prayers not only ask for guidance, provision, or help, but also express sincere gratitude for all that you have already done. When I face challenges, help me to include thanks for your strength, comfort, and wisdom. Let every word of prayer carry a heart full of praise and gratitude. Lord, help me to cultivate joy alongside gratitude. When I see your blessings, let my heart overflow with happiness. Let this joy be evident to others, a reflection of your goodness in my life. Teach me to rejoice in every moment, to celebrate your provision, and to find delight in the simple gifts you provide each day. Father, I ask you to guard my heart against negativity, comparison, and ingratitude. When I am tempted to complain, grumble, or focus on what I lack, redirect my mind to your blessings. Let gratitude become my default response, not only in favorable circumstances, but also in ordinary or challenging moments. Teach me that a heart full of thanks is a heart aligned with your spirit. Lord, help me to be intentional in noticing the blessings you give. Let me pay attention to the small acts of kindness, the quiet moments of beauty, the opportunities for service, and the ways you meet my needs. Even in routine activities, let me see your presence. Let every ordinary moment become an opportunity to recognize your hand and to offer thanks. Father, teach me to be generous in expressing gratitude. Let me tell others when I appreciate them, when their actions bless me, or when their presence makes a difference. Let my words of thanks be sincere and heartfelt, showing your love through appreciation. Help me to build relationships based on mutual respect, encouragement, and gratitude. Lord, help me to carry gratitude into my thoughts, words, and deeds. Let thankfulness shape my attitude toward work, family, friends, and even strangers. When I face challenges, let me focus on what is good rather than dwelling on what is difficult. Teach me that a grateful perspective transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for worship and joy. Father, I pray that my gratitude leads to trust. When I thank you for the blessings I have, let it strengthen my faith that you will continue to provide, guide, and protect. Teach me that being grateful for today is a way of believing in your care for tomorrow. Let my heart rest in the certainty of your goodness. Lord, help me to reflect on your faithfulness regularly. Let me recall the ways you have provided, comforted, and guided me in the past. Let this reflection strengthen my trust and deepen my gratitude. Teach me that remembering your goodness encourages hope, strengthens faith, and inspires joy. Father, teach me to see your blessings as abundant. Let me not overlook them or minimize them. Even small gestures, moments, and gifts are evidence of your love and care. Let me rejoice in each one and give thanks from the heart. Teach me that gratitude amplifies joy and multiplies peace in my life. Lord, I ask that this attitude of thankfulness becomes natural to me. Let my heart always be tuned to your blessings. Let me notice them in my home, my work, my relationships, my health, and my daily routine. Let gratitude become a habit, shaping my thoughts, words, and actions. Father, walk with me in gratitude throughout this day. Help me to see your goodness in every moment. Let my heart overflow with thankfulness, and let that gratitude flow into my words, my actions, and my relationships. Teach me to rejoice continually, to give thanks always, and to live each day with a spirit of joy and appreciation. Thank you for your love, provision, and faithfulness. Lord, walk with me through uncertainty today and every day. As I come to the close of this day, I bring before you all the worries, doubts, and fears that have filled my heart and mind. The world often seems unpredictable, and the future is not always clear to me. I know that there are things I cannot control, outcomes I cannot foresee, and paths that are hidden from my understanding. In the midst of this uncertainty, I ask you to guide me, to hold me, and to fill my heart with hope. Teach me to trust in your plans and to rest in the assurance that you are in control of all things. Let your presence calm my mind and strengthen my spirit so that I may face tomorrow with courage and faith. Your word reminds me in Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Lord, this verse is a promise of your goodness and your faithfulness. It assures me that even when I cannot see the road ahead, your plans are for my benefit. You are not a God of confusion or harm. Your plans are perfect, even when life seems uncertain or when circumstances feel overwhelming. Help me to cling to this truth, Lord, and to let it anchor my soul when fear and doubt arise. Father, I confess that sometimes I allow anxiety and worry to dominate my thoughts. I focus on the problems I face rather than on your power and provision. I fret about what tomorrow may bring, what challenges I may encounter, and how I will meet the demands of life. Forgive me for forgetting that you are sovereign and that you are always with me. Teach me to release control into your hands, to trust that you are guiding my steps, and to rest in your perfect plan. Lord, help me to anchor my hope in your promises rather than in fleeting circumstances or human understanding. When events do not go as I expected, let me not despair. Teach me that your timing is perfect, that your wisdom surpasses mine, and that your ways are higher than my ways. Let me remember that your plans are designed for my ultimate good and your glory, even when I cannot see the complete picture. Help me to believe that you are working all things together for my benefit, and that nothing happens outside of your care. Father, I ask for peace in my heart tonight. Calm my mind from the busyness and worries of the day. Quiet the thoughts that keep me awake and the fears that try to overwhelm me. Let your peace guard my heart and mind, sustaining me in rest and renewing me for the day ahead. Teach me to rely on you completely and to trust that you will provide guidance, protection, and provision for every need. Let me sleep without fear, knowing that you are watching over me and that your spirit is near. Lord, teach me to walk by faith, not by sight. When I cannot see the path, let me trust that you have already prepared the way. Teach me to follow your lead, even when the direction seems unclear. Let my steps be guided by your Spirit, and let me move forward with confidence that you are directing my life according to your good and perfect plan. Help me to take one day at a time, knowing that your grace is sufficient for today and that your mercies are new every morning. Father, I pray that hope will grow in my heart. Let me not rely on temporary sources of comfort, human assurances, or worldly promises, but let my hope be rooted in you and your word. Remind me that you are faithful to fulfill every promise you have made. Even when circumstances seem difficult, your hope sustains me. Even when challenges arise, your plan carries me. Let your hope shine as a light in my darkness, giving me strength to persevere and faith to continue. Lord, help me to release fear and worry into your hands. When anxiety seeks to dominate my thoughts, remind me of your sovereignty. When I feel unsure of the future, let me remember that you are already there. Teach me to trust in your timing and to rely on your wisdom. Help me to be patient, knowing that what you are preparing for me is far better than anything I could arrange myself. Let me surrender my own plans and desires to your perfect will. Father, I ask for courage to face the unknown. The future may be uncertain, but your word reminds me that you are always present. Give me strength to trust your promises even when I do not see the full picture. Teach me that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to rely on you despite fear. Let my faith be stronger than my doubts, and let your hope sustain me through every trial, challenge, or change. Lord, help me to remember your past faithfulness. Reflecting on the times you have guided, provided, and protected me strengthens my hope for today and tomorrow. Let the memories of your goodness remind me that you are faithful to fulfill your promises. Teach me that when I rely on you, I am never left wanting, abandoned, or alone. Your hand is always at work, even when I cannot see it, and your love never fails. Father, I pray that hope will influence my thoughts, words, and actions. Let me speak with faith, act with confidence, and respond to challenges with trust in your plan. Teach me to encourage others with hope, to remind them of your faithfulness, and to live as a witness of your sustaining power. Let my hope be a testimony of your presence and guidance in my life. Lord, help me to rest in your promises tonight. Let sleep come without fear or anxiety. Let my mind be calm, my body renewed, and my heart filled with peace. Teach me that rest is not idleness, but a surrender to your care and protection. When I lay down, let me remember that you are the one who watches over me, who provides for me, and who holds my future in your hands. Let me sleep securely, knowing that you are faithful and that your plans are perfect. Father, I ask that your hope remain with me even in the days ahead. Let me not grow weary or discouraged when challenges arise. Let me hold on to the assurance that you are working all things together for my good. Let me continue to trust that your timing is perfect, your wisdom is unfailing, and your love is constant. Teach me to keep my eyes on you, even when the way forward is unclear. Lord, help me to cultivate patience as I wait for your plans to unfold. Teach me to be still in heart and mind, knowing that you are already at work. Let me not rush ahead out of fear or desire, but let me walk faithfully in the steps you provide. Let hope guide my decisions, strengthen my character, and inspire perseverance. Father, help me to surrender all my anxieties and burdens to you. Let me release my worries about the future, my fears about outcomes, and my doubts about your provision. Teach me that when I trust you completely, you replace fear with peace, worry with assurance, and uncertainty with confidence. Let my soul find rest in your presence, knowing that you hold all things in your hands. Lord, I pray that this hope will overflow into my daily life. Let it shape my perspective, my choices, and my actions. Teach me to be a light of hope to others, reminding them that your plans are good and that your care is faithful. Let my life reflect the peace and security that comes from trusting you completely. Father, help me to meditate on your word regularly. Let your promises be a constant source of hope and comfort. When doubts creep into my mind, remind me of Jeremiah 29, verse 11. Let this truth anchor my soul, that you have plans for me, plans to prosper me, to give me hope and a future. Let me hold on to this truth and let it shape my thoughts, feelings, and decisions. Lord, guide me to encourage others with hope. Let my words uplift those who feel uncertain, anxious, or fearful. Teach me to speak your promises with confidence, reminding others that you are faithful, your plans are perfect, and your love never fails. Let my example inspire faith and trust in you. Father, help me to close this day in peace. Let my heart be calm, my mind at rest, and my spirit renewed. Teach me to reflect on your faithfulness, to give thanks for your care, and to trust that you will continue to guide me tomorrow. Let the hope I carry tonight anchor me firmly in your love and provision. Lord, thank you for being my guide, my protector, and my source of hope. Thank you for your promises that never fail, and for your plans that are always good. Help me to rest in your presence, trusting that you hold my future securely. Let your hope fill my heart, your peace guard my mind, and your love surround me tonight and always. Amen. Lord, thank you for walking with me today. From the moment I woke up to this very moment, I acknowledge your presence in every step I took, every breath I drew, and every moment that passed. You have been with me, guiding me, protecting me, and providing for me in ways I often do not even notice. I am grateful, Lord, for your constant companionship, for the ways you lead me through challenges, and for the ways you bring joy, peace, and comfort into my life. I want to pause now to recognize your faithfulness and to lift my heart in gratitude for the day you have carried me through. Your word reminds me in Numbers chapter 6, verses 24 to 26, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace." Lord, I hold on to these promises tonight, knowing that your blessing and your care are over me. You have not abandoned me at any point today. Even when I felt uncertain, weak, or overwhelmed, you were there to uphold me. I trust that your blessing continues to surround me, that your grace covers me, and that your peace guards my heart. Thank you, Lord, for being my constant source of strength, guidance, and love. Father, as I reflect on this day, I recognize the countless ways you have walked with me. You have blessed me with the ability to breathe, to move, to see, and to think. You have allowed me to interact with people, to experience moments of joy, to overcome challenges, and to grow in faith. Even in the times of difficulty, I felt your presence comforting me and reminding me that I am never alone. I am grateful for every small and large moment in which you made yourself known, and I ask that you continue to walk with me in all the days to come. Lord, I pray now for your continued protection and guidance. May your presence go before me as I rest tonight and as I step into tomorrow. Keep me safe from harm, both seen and unseen, and guide me away from anything that would lead me astray. Let your Spirit direct my steps. Help me make decisions that honor you and give me wisdom to navigate the circumstances of life. I ask that you cover me with your protection, surround me with your angels, and guide me along the path you have set before me. Father, I also ask for your peace to be with me continually. Calm my mind as I reflect on the day. Soothe any anxieties, fears, or worries that I may carry. Let your peace fill my heart and rest over my spirit, so that I may sleep in confidence and wake renewed in strength and hope. Teach me that true peace is found in your presence and that trusting in you allows my heart to rest even when circumstances are uncertain. May your peace guard my thoughts, my emotions, and my decisions in every aspect of my life. Lord, I pray that your joy sustain me. Let it not be dependent on what I achieve, what I possess, or what others do, but rooted in your presence and your love. Teach me to rejoice in you always, to see your goodness in every moment, and to allow that joy to overflow into my interactions with others. Let my joy be a reflection of your Spirit at work in me, encouraging others and inspiring faith in those around me. Teach me to carry your joy through all seasons, whether in times of celebration, challenge, or ordinary routine. Father, I lift up my family, my friends, and everyone dear to me. Bless them, Lord, and keep them under your care. May your presence be with them, your guidance direct them, and your peace guard their hearts. Let your love flow through me into my relationships, allowing me to be a source of encouragement, kindness, and blessing to those I encounter. Help me to share the light of your Spirit and to reflect your grace, patience, and compassion in every word and action. Lord, I ask for your provision as I continue to live and work according to your will. Thank you for meeting my needs today, both seen and unseen. Provide for my needs tomorrow, and teach me to rely fully on your faithfulness. Let me trust you in matters of work, finances, relationships, health, and all the responsibilities I carry. Help me to manage what you have entrusted to me wisely, and to act with integrity, gratitude, and generosity. Teach me that every resource, opportunity, and gift comes from you and is to be used for your glory. Father, I also pray for continued strength and endurance. Some moments of today may have been challenging, but you sustained me. Continue to strengthen me for the days ahead, renewing my spirit, body, and mind. Let me not grow weary in doing good, but let your strength rise up within me to meet every demand and face every challenge with courage and faith. Teach me that my dependence on you allows your power to be made perfect in my life. Let your Spirit refresh me continually and uphold me in every circumstance. Lord, help me to cultivate a heart of gratitude at all times. Let me not forget the many blessings you have poured into my life. Teach me to recognize your hand in the ordinary and extraordinary moments alike. Let thankfulness shape my thoughts, words, and actions. As I close this day, I commit to remembering your faithfulness, rejoicing in your goodness, and sharing your love with others. May a spirit of gratitude flow through me continually, enriching my life and the lives of those around me. Father, I ask for your forgiveness for any mistakes, missteps, or words spoken in haste today. Cleanse my heart, renew my mind, and restore my spirit. Teach me to learn from my experiences, to grow in wisdom, and to become more like Christ in all I do. Let your grace cover my imperfections and guide me in becoming a better reflection of your love. Help me to leave behind regrets and to embrace the peace that comes from your forgiveness and renewal. Lord, I pray for your continued guidance in all areas of my life. Direct my steps tomorrow, give me wisdom in decisions, and lead me according to your will. Let your light shine on the path before me, making the way clear even when it seems uncertain. Teach me to trust you fully, to follow your Spirit faithfully, and to rely on your word as a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Father, I ask that your blessing rest upon me, my family, my friends, and all those you place in my care. Let your presence be felt in our homes, our work, our communities, and our hearts. Protect us from harm, keep us in health, and guide us in every step we take. Let your favor rest upon us, your joy sustain us, and your peace guard us continually. May your blessings overflow, bringing hope, encouragement, and love to all who encounter us. Lord, help me to end this day with a heart full of gratitude and a spirit filled with your peace. Let me reflect on your faithfulness, rejoice in your provision, and trust in your guidance. Teach me that your presence is sufficient, Your grace is abundant, and your love is unchanging. May this day's experiences, lessons, and blessings draw me closer to you and strengthen my relationship with you. Father, I pray that your joy, peace, and presence go with me into the night and the days ahead. Let me walk confidently in your guidance, speak with words of encouragement and love, act with integrity, and live with a heart full of gratitude. Let your Spirit continue to work in me, shaping my thoughts, desires, and actions to align with your will. Teach me to trust in your promises and rest in the assurance that you are always faithful. Lord, thank you for this day and for walking with me through it. Thank you for your blessings, guidance, and protection. Thank you for your patience, your forgiveness, and your love. May your presence go before me in all that I do. May your peace surround me continually, and may your joy sustain me in every moment. I place this day into your hands, trusting that you have guided me, watched over me, and blessed me according to your will. Amen. If this prayer has blessed your heart today, I invite you to like this video to help others discover it as well. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can join us for daily prayers and devotionals that strengthen your walk with God. I would love to hear from you, so please share your thoughts, testimonies, or prayer requests in the comments below. Sharing this video with someone who needs encouragement today could be the way God uses you to bless another life. Let us grow together in faith, hope, and gratitude.